Okay, friends, subscribers, I'll acquiesce and make a comment about the video from John, what's his name? John Malarkey. Been a lot of response to that video. I think everybody's kind of going in the wrong direction, taking this as a negative. Whereas to me, I looked at it as being very positive. I mean, you got a narcissistic YouTuber who has a huge following, does a lot of videos, and that's why he does things like we just saw. I look at this as being a positive because the guy's not a complete idiot, just kind of a half-wit, but he picked up on the fact that you've got something like the Shopsmith, a 70-year-old iconic product that he knew if he did some kind of wild and weird comment or video on it would garner exactly what he wanted, a lot of views, a lot of hits. These guys are in the business of doing YouTube videos, not necessarily for the content, but for the money. It's all about the money. It always boils down to the money, doesn't it? And this guy is definitely one of those. If you looked at any of the other videos from this guy, you'll see that all he's doing is promoting these products and that product and this product. He wants money. He doesn't really care about any impact he might have concerning safety, usage, proper usage of certain machinery. He's just there to sell himself, number one, and all of his little related products, okay? Is that a bad thing? No. You know, if he's making money on it, I think that's great. In fact, that brings up another point. The best thing about this whole video was the fact that he did spend $1,200 on a 30-year-old machine. So there's two issues there that come to mind. Number one, kudos to the guy that sold that machine to this guy. He came out ahead $1,200 worth. Number two, it shows you that the value of the Shopsmith maintains. I mean, this was a 30-year-old machine that he got that this owner got $1,200 for. Is it worth it? Absolutely. This John Malecki, he doesn't realize what a value he got. He may someday. I mean, if he reaches out and says, "Hey, Mike, come on over, show me how to use this thing," I'll be happy to do it. But yeah, try and find another 30-year-old power tool that you get, $1,200 for. My biggest issue with the video overall is the irresponsibility. Someone with that kind of a following needs to, number one, be held accountable, and number two, he needs to show some kind of responsibility to his viewers regarding safety. I mean, this guy's a channel that does mostly woodworking, things like that, and talking about tools and what have you. Somewhere in those videos, he needs to stop and talk about safe usage, things like that. This video was totally the opposite. Again, he was doing that for effect to capitalize on the iconic Shopsmith name. They need to be held accountable. Somebody can get hurt watching something like that, severely hurt. So that was my biggest issue. If you're gonna have videos like that out there, stop at least for a moment and talk seriously about safety concerns. As a bit of a side note, this is a comment for Scott from My Growth Rings. I would maybe give your offer, your throwdown, to this guy of going out and buying that machine from him. I'd give that some serious thought. He spent the $1,200, let him eat the $1,200. This might be exactly what he was looking for again. He does a negative review of a Shopsmith, again for effect only, The guy's clueless about the machine, has no knowledge of the machine. You handed him his $1,200 back. Who wins there? Let's have him invite us to his shop. Let's show him what the thing can do. I think once he saw what it can do, it would change his opinion, I think. I'm thinking better than the throwdown Scott offered is a challenge. Let's, between us, find a project that we each build, John using his shop full of equipment and us using our Shopsmiths. Let's see who has to move all around the shop to do this operation, that operation, and who doesn't have to do that. Let's see if the projects come out the same. I like that idea more than just handing this guy his $1,200 back and we're stuck with his negative review. His, I guess you'd say, is it a negative review or is it just a parody? Parody might be a better word. But yeah, let's see what he says. Let's see what he does. He might not do anything. One final note. Webster's definition of malarkey is senseless rhetoric, selfless talk, hogwash, nonsense. Does that sum up this video? I think it does pretty well. For now, I'm Mike Young, and this is today's Shopsmith.